Hi, I'm Nelson. Nelson Angus Oliver, if you're trying to find me on Spotify. So I come from Montreal, Quebec, in Canada. I've lived in a lot of places since then, most of the time writing and playing my music. A few years ago, I arrived here in Munster, Germany, and the history of this place is a big story. Medieval walled city caught up in migrations and wars and times of peace across the centuries. So my small story mixed in with the big story when I came here, sort of like salt and soup. In Former Times is a song that weaves the big story and the little story together. Former Times because a lot of my German friends use this phrase to describe things that happened in the past. It sounds so big and important, but I guess our own small stories feel pretty big and important to us a lot of the time. It goes like this. There once was a wall around this old town, where the wars of the bishops raged all around, till riders came down with a message of peace, and all of this happened right here. She said you'd been a friend of hers for so many years. She was glad to show me around. So we walked through the city as the sun shone down, through the roofs and the steeples and the streets. In former times I knew you well, before the whole thing went to hell. Don't want to spend my whole life living in former times, in former times. Always remember something she said, like the sound of a bell ringing in my head. In former times, like another age, just like someone turning a page. She said a long time ago, this place was laid so low, but they put it back together one stone at a time. Former times. So the story kind of continues to the end. I thought that this was it at last. I thought you'd save me from the past, but then I realized I was just living in former times, in former times. So I guess if you accuse me of being a storyteller, I'd have to admit guilty as charged. Sometimes it's just fun to play some rhythm and blues. And we all know how it goes, and if we're playing with friends and they want to play along, it's easy to follow. But the thing that really only the thing that separates one tune from another is the lyrics. This is called The Train. This train, it left the station a long, long time ago. some bits from it so I don't take the whole video with it. Why nobody knows that country. Nobody knows but me. Nobody knows that country. Nobody knows but me. Everybody got some country that nobody else can see. And there's that one. All right. So this song is called Who Is Waiting? Often I would, when I'm coming to Germany or going back to Canada for a visit, it's Munster to Enschede, Enschede to Amsterdam, and on the plane, there's that limbo on the train from Enschede. And that's what this song, this is where this comes from. Sitting on the night train to Amsterdam, crossing borders in the dark, losing track of where I am and what it means, losing track of my two hearts. Who is waiting, waiting at the end of the line? Who will be there to say hello or goodbye? Somewhere a clock is ticking, the minutes and the hours away. Dust settles without a sound. Somewhere outside children play. Living alone can turn you to stone. Sharing is hard to do. Breaking the mold, having someone to hold, someone who cares about you. Sitting on the night train, counting the towns, watching the lights go by. Behind every light there's someone living a life, learning how to laugh or to cry. I don't really know what I want anymore. Some of us are lost this way. We make our way home, but when we stand in the door, we don't know if we should go or stay. Who is waiting, waiting at the end of the line? Who will be there to say hello or goodbye? Who is willing to say it's gonna be alright? Who will be there to banish the dark from the night? So I want to leave you with excuse me, I want to leave you with something that'll make you smile, I hope. Uh, I was sitting in my friend's living room one day and we were practicing something, and it sounded real good, you know. And we started laughing about the situation that every musician has had where you practice and you practice and it's perfect. And then you get up on the stage and something goes wrong. And this is what you want to say. You can't say it, but you want to say it. It sounded better in my living room. I'm going to try to do something here in my living room. We'll see. This is a little bit of an experiment. We'll see what happens. All right. So it starts like this. I'm going to play you a little bit, and then I'm going to try to do a little music plus one. We'll see what happens. I wrote this song late last night, and I wanted to play it for you. But something happened on the way downtown, and now I don't know what to do. I play my guitar in the bedroom when I wake up to the morning light. I play my guitar in the bathroom where the music it sounds just right. I play my guitar in the kitchen 'cause I really like working around for food. I play my guitar all over the house whenever I feel in the mood. It sounded better in my living room when I played it all alone. There were no people in my living room, and I was just a little stoned. And that's how that one goes. Now let's see if I can do it with the accordion I played yesterday. Nope, it's not working. Okay. Anyway, this is my demo. I hope you enjoy it.